Hopefully everybody doing well, man. Shout out to the WCS supporters. You already know. Low crawling back to the front lines. I just want to come over here and I wasn't gonna go live just yet, but I don't know if I'm gonna be available the time live, don't know. Depending on the co-main event and main event. But I'm out here on the Atlanta Raceway. These people don't know no speed limits. That's why the insurance so goddamn high of this motherfucker, man. Damn. First in the building, Samar Warren on deck, man. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? I want to come in here and talk about Sway Universe. Terence Crawford shows up on another interview promoting the fight. Errol Spence is a no-show. Point blank, period. Errol Spence is a no-show. Hasn't been doing anything as of yet, from my knowledge, to promote the fight. This is extremely important and very, very necessary that both fighters, if they want to maximize, their revenue as much as they possibly can, promote this fight every chance you get. We're talking about the Breakfast Club, and we're talking about Sway Universe. Shout out to Sway. Yeah, I grew up watching Sway, man. And once again, Terence Crawford is not being praised enough for being out here on the front lines. Don Vaughn in the building. And there's some fine-ass women down here in the ATL and some buckets. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder how their crib look. There's some fine-ass women down here in some buckets, dog. Hair done, blowing out the window and shit. But I like the interview that he did with Sway because it wasn't similar to the Breakfast Club. DJ Envy and Charlemagne had the good guy, bad guy approach. Sway Universe, he just asked the questions, man. Him and his partner just asked the question. And one familiar question they always ask, is this going to be your toughest fight? And then I like the Bud Crawford's response. He said, I don't know if it's going to be my toughest fight. I have to find out when I get in there. That's a straight up and down answer. I don't know if it's going to be my toughest fight. That's why we're going to split the ropes, on July 29th, and we're going to determine who's toughest fight. That's the whole thing. I love it, man. I love it. I'm not putting expectations on the aerosexuals to speak and give Bud Crawford praise. I'll do it. It's all good. I'll continue. I'll let them continue to say what they gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Be mad, angry individuals always talking about what Bud ain't doing. Bud ain't doing that. Well, guess what? What about all that heavy lifting? I haven't seen Spence in one interview outside the press conference. I swear, man, they didn't want to waste these days losing weight. Goddamn Crawford said, I'll take the lead. Don't worry about it, man. I'll take the lead. And he's did an outstanding, superb job thus far. You know what I'm saying? He did a superb job, man. He's doing all the lifting. It's not heavy because he's already in shape. So it's not heavy lifting. He's just doing all the lifting, period. No spot. No spot. You know what I'm saying? He don't have no spot. They asked some pretty good questions, though. I'm not gonna lie, they asked some pretty good questions. They asked him about the greats. You know what I'm saying? They asked him, you know, somewhat, don't quote me on it, but how he compare himself to the Floyd Mayweather, or why do people, always use comparison of Floyd Mayweather and Muhammad Ali, and do he believe he's there? And he pretty much said, he gave Floyd Mayweather his props for who he was able to fight during his era. The Oscar De La Hoyas. These are what he said: Robert Guerrero, Andre Berto, Zab Judas, all the people that he fought, right? The Manny Pacquiao's. He said he give him that, you know, he give him that, he had it. But, as far as skill, Bud Crawford placed himself up at the top with anybody. And then they talked about how they always talking about size. Every time I hear this size thing with Bud, right, I'm just like, well, if was Errol Spence, was his size a problem for Porter? Was Errol Spence's size a problem for Porter? And was Porter's size a problem for Terence? I don't know how that little three rung question works. You know what I'm saying? Was Errol's size a problem for Sean Porter? And was Sean Porter's size a problem for Terence Crawford? I'm just curious. Really. I'm just curious. Yeah, you have to understand one thing. They have to make weight. So they keep on talking about how big Spence was. Well, that's just like Bud say, well, if he's been maintaining and not letting himself get out of, be deconditioned in between fights, you think he'd give a damn about who was bigger at the presser? He's up here letting y'all know that I don't have to have a fat camp. We got like 43 days left. I'm going to be working on my skills, shouty. I'm going to be working on my endurance. I don't have to do 3 days, 4 days to cut weight. I'm going to be working on wrinkles, what I plan on doing once I get in there. You know what I'm saying? Bud Crawford said, hey, you don't go in there with just one plan. You go in there with plans. You know what I'm saying? If your plan don't work, that you train for, you have a back. I mean, you have a plan B, plan C, plan D. You have plan after plan. What's going on, Bruce Gas, Boxer Jazz, and more, man? Salute to you. I mean, I like how professional it is. Real talk. It'll be a point in time where I would have said, you know what? I do want them to go back and forth with some verbal sparring, get a little testy with one another, but they don't have to do that. I mean, they're coming in here proving that they can build this fight up based off, just showing their appearance. But my only thing is, if these numbers are to break, or to get up in the top 3, I think it needs a bit more promo from each fighter. And this is what I say about the aerosexuals. This is your opportune time to pretty much speak up the fight and talk about Errol Spence. These niggas still talking about Bud. I'm like, I don't get it. Are you trying to build up the fight because you want it? Or you at a point right now that you're going to continue to talk about Bud and you don't even really care about the fight? I don't know, man. Like, these boxing fans, they are showing me the side that I always knew they had, bro. Like, you got the official date, but it's not enough for every time Bud talks. You know, they'll go on there and misquote something he said, misconstrue something that he said. Wow, dude, just gonna cut in front of me with your kids in there. Damn, your kids in the car. You just gonna cut me off like that. Damn, I swear to God, these motherfuckers, man. And they wonder why they can barely afford insurance. You got your kids in the car driving like that. And they probably don't even have a seatbelt on. Anyway, as I was saying, man, I'm really not sure if these motherfuckers want to fight, truth be told. A dude, too, dumbass, driving through the lanes like that with your kids. Don't look like they're in the seat. I guess you want them to have that etiquette when you run in the back of somebody, huh? Well, I'm saying the fight is July 29th. We already know that. We're going to get 1,000 prior to the date. No type of way about these niggas, like, not talking about the fight like they should. I don't feel no type of way. It's just the whole point. You know, like I'm asking, do you want the fight or not? Or you just love talking about it to bring controversy, and the fight will come and it'll do what it'll do by itself. It will arrive when it's supposed to arrive, and that's all you concerned about. It just doesn't make any sense why these call themselves boxing fans, but yet they're not even willing to talk about the fight like it matters. They busy want to misconstrue words and write storylines and shit like it's a kiddie tale. This is what we took from it. Bud did an interview today, and he talked about greatness. He's not nowhere close to greatness, and I'm like, nigga, do y'all want the fight? Do y'all want the motherfucking fight or not? Like, what's going on with y'all? Y'all niggas are straight up circus acts, man. Full time circus acts. MD, what's good? When Bud when Bud B Spence keep the energy and still say he ain't fought nobody. Talk that shit, man. This is Rob. What's good? Pop on deck. What's good? Yeah, I agree, man. Talk that shit, man. You know, because they keep on talking about, is this gonna be your toughest fight? MD say, they like drama surrounding the fight more than the fight itself. Man, you ain't never lied, bro. Man, you ain't never motherfucking lied, bro. Damn. I know they're gonna come up with excuses. They thinking Errol Spence gonna go in there and give us something that we didn't see when he fought Kell Brook, Mikey Garcia, and Sean Porter. Like, what else this nigga gonna do? He gonna levitate. He gonna power up. All you get. I mean, like, what we gonna see, nigga? Like, you the same one that just got out the ring last year with Ugas at 147 pounds. I didn't see no special shit right there. So if you saying you gonna bust Bud up, okay, all right. If you're looking to bust him up, okay. You went from being this guy who's man down on straight knockout streak to saying it ain't been man down in a minute to being mobile dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Well, look, I'm Moby Dick today, so when it comes down to it, you know, you're trying to tell everybody that you're gonna be a headhunter with Crawford. You know, how often have you seen Crawford get beat up? How often have you seen the dude get beat up, man? I swear, man, a lot of these people, I don't know. Like you said, they just wanna be mad about something when it comes to Crawford and Spence. They just want to be mad, bro. I'm not mad about this shit. I don't get mad about what people say. I may speak on it, but I ain't mad, nigga. That shit ain't bogging me down in this motherfucker. I gotta go up to Starbucks. I gotta see if they have any coffees on sale. I need some caffeine. Man, god damn, nigga. You need to slap yourself. God damn. Man, it's just too much whole tendencies out this motherfucker. Like, you wanted the fight, talked about the fight, did a million motherfucking debates, and y'all still complaining. Well, Bud, first of all, Bud, he didn't. Bud has not. Bud will not. Bud cannot. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck y'all niggas want, dog? What DMX say? What he say? What you want from a nigga? Like, god damn, y'all act like y'all ain't satisfied. Like the pads ain't thick enough. You still spotting on the outside. God damn. You gotta think to yourself, that's all we've been talking about, the fight. Bogus ass, bogus. Now it's official. They doing promo pressers, all that shit. And these niggas still angry, dog. Maybe y'all got the answer. Joseph, what's good, man? Salute to you. I'm trying to get to y'all comments. I'm going up here. I'm in the Atlanta Speedway, goddammit. It's not the same when I grew up. We have all these freaking migrants who migrated down this motherfucker. Like, damn, you got to pay attention. Forget trying to buy a car. You got to see if you're able to afford insurance down this bitch. So you said for this scooter, it's 300 a month? Yeah. But you know it doesn't have, it's not power, it's just push kick. Yeah, we know. That's liability there. That's liability. Yeah. 700 a month. Liability. Yeah. What about comprehensive? That's gonna be about 1,300. Yeah. Because we don't know if you may lose control, your goggles might fog up. We don't know. You might hit a rock and go into oncoming traffic. We don't know. These content creators, ETV putting out false narratives stating that Errol Spence did all the heavy lifting and made this fight happen. Bud didn't, and EJ gave him the bag. Shaking my head when they mad. Bud is already right now. Hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. Hey, look at it like this, bro. Smart. They be putting out shit thinking I'm getting mad. Like you can always know when they put out shit. They'll listen to what I say and then they'll put out a video. Man, I'm not mad at what they doing. Do what you like. Do what you like. But at least have something to show for it other than the thumbnail. Get Errol on your show. Take a picture. Go to the fight. Nigga, show us something different, goddammit. Go to the fight. Get a pic. Goddammit, get a pic with your arm on his shoulder. Like, goddamn, here go Errol Spence Jr. I don't see y'all niggas being able to approach him, bro. I don't have that problem. I'm just saying, I don't have that problem right there. I'll be like, hey, what's up, champ? Can I get a pic? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they can't even approach Errol, dog. Look, they going life and limb out these YTC streets, putting out false information. There's some mod. You know what I'm saying? These niggas putting out false information every day, dog. And you're saying, damn, the fight is made. Do y'all have anything positive to say? Y'all gonna keep on talking about Crawford? It's not gonna change the fight, bro. It's not gonna change the fight. I do videos on the fighter I support. I said 1,000 times, right? But these niggas keep on doing the shit on the same fighter I'm talking about. They cannot speak on Errol, bro. They in bed with the PBC, man. With bet sheets with a 16 to 17 thread count. They sheets motherfucking scratch, give them goddamn abrasions. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers are sleeping on them sheets that have a 13 thread count. Like they sleeping on plywood, y'all. That's why they angry, man. They in bed with the PBC. Them motherfuckers all nice and snuggled you up there shaking and shit. God damn, like you got a whole bunch of wood chips on top of you. Shit. Them niggas sleep is uncomfortable. Look, it's so uncomfortable. That's why they wake up mad, dog. God damn, Crawford did that shit. Fuck him. Crawford did that. They blame everything on Crawford. It ain't no toilet paper. Ah, Crawford. Goddamn Bud didn't give us toilet paper. They go in there and find out there's no more bread. Oh, Bud ate the last loaf of bread. They got some fish. They got some fish, right? They look for some hot sauce. Oh, God damn it. Bud took the hot sauce. They blame Bud for everything. I swear to y'all, man, these niggas blame Bud for everything, dog. Shout out Gumbo. What you know, Gumbo? What's good? Shout out Mr. Gumbo, a.k.a. Hot Grease, a.k.a. Mr. Sucker Free on deck. What it do, Gumbo? Man, I'm in your world now, man. I'm on the road, big dog. I ain't in the motherfucking big rig, but I'm on the road. On the road again. Yeah, I'm out here, man, trying to motherfucking get to where I'm going. Damn. Oh, Joseph Bailey said, Bud is ready right now. That's exactly what he said. And that's why he up here doing interviews while Errol is goddamn trying to damn find a sauna. They up there trying to find a workout place outdoors next to a volcano so he can sweat that motherfucking fat off. Shout out to Jamal Neezy. I see you, bro. These aerosexuals haven't done any videos of them being happy about the fight. You can't make this shit up. For real, Neezy. I'm like, Neezy, isn't this what they wanted? Y'all wanted the motherfucking fight, right? Why y'all so mad? Damn, you wanted the motherfucking fight. You talked about it. Oh, man, Bud holding up the fight. You know what I'm saying? Bud. Look, dog, you went through all the false information, the bogus dates, the fake news, the clickbait. You went through all this shit. Now you get some stability about your life in this motherfucking media shit. You find out that the date is finally here. You find out the shit is coming to fruition. You know what I'm saying? It's at the T-Mobile arena. We don't have to damn guess and speculate no more. And all you see is niggas that listen to other people's shit talking about them, and then they put up some other shit that doesn't even make any sense. So ultimately, when you add it all up, carry the one, it equals bullshit. That's what it equals. There's no substance to the motherfucking dog. Like, god damn, y'all. What's good, man? What's good with it, brother? You heading to Seattle? Okay, that's what's up. I'm good, IB. How about you, bro? You know? This YTC shit, man, you have to understand there are members who are in the circus, You never can forget that. They are working full time, you know what I'm saying, for commission. Absolutely. They're working for commission. The commission is the super chats. So therefore, you're going to hear and see some shit that just don't make any sense. Remember, clowns are willing to do everything for commission, everything you want them to do. Backflip, tap dance, you know what I'm saying? Jump down from a 30-foot tree, you know, in them big ass shoes they got. You know, it don't matter to them. Nothing's off limits. When all else fails, y'all, just blame Bud. They so interested in Bud, they laughing. Look, I had to like take my damn Bluetooth out. I say, hold up. I said, hold up, man. When Spence said we're gonna smoke some Bud, I thought for damn sure I did a video on how smoking Bud as a fish, especially if you Moby Dick, it would be fatal, right? But the amount of people that was laughing in there, like that shit was funny. Like they were saying, you know, he kept on saying it. Oh, we're gonna smoke some Bud. We're gonna smoke some Bud. We're gonna smoke some Bud. You ain't gonna be able to goddamn, you know, with real men with no hook. You ain't gonna be the real me. Listen, Spence. Nobody needs to reel a fish in off a hook if it's floating on the surface, nigga. You don't have to reel it in, nigga. You can't come to the shore anyway. If you already done, when the fish die, it just floats on the surface, bro. You talking about smoking and everything else. When the fish die, it floats to the surface. It just up there. Okay. And the waves just take it on in the shore. So really, you know, the hook deal, I wasn't buying that. You know, the fishing reel, that didn't make any sense. But the whole point that made a lot of sense to me is a submarine. Yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need. You know what I'm saying? We need a submarine. Yeah. For what reason? I don't fucking know. But back to what I was saying earlier. Bud, Bud, um, Bud did an interview with Sway Universe, and check out the interview he did. He really made some good points. You know, during that interview, it wasn't the same default answers that he did on the Breakfast Club. You know, he answered some tough questions, you know, about the rematch clause. Everybody knows a rematch clause. And then they kind of watch other um, radio shows and kind of ask that question like, is it whoever get knocked out gonna enact the rematch clause? I mean, some of these people don't know, and some of them act like they don't know. They know, but they act like they don't know, right? But you know, everybody's hung up on this rematch clause, like we're gonna get 2 fights. It's a big possibility that we're not gonna get 2 fights, man. You know, the good thing about this contract is that the second fight has to happen for the end of the year. So the only way we can get a second fight is that it ends in controversy. It ends in controversy where neither fighter, you know, pick up the straps. Somebody got cut, injured, or whatever, and it's ruled a no contest, and they go back to the end of the year. That's how you get a 2-for-1 special. That's how you get a 2-for-1 special. I mean, boxing is smart. Never think boxing doesn't have certain dynamics. You know what I'm saying? Their formulas to figuring all this shit out is very high end, man. Like, don't think they're not going through that. I just hope it's like Devin Haney, Lomachenko. They go in there and fight. They make weight. They go in there and fight. I don't want this to be a controversy where we don't see an undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to change my thumbnail from 2-time to next for Jamel Charlo 3-time. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to go through my editing process immediately and erase 2 time, and now we're gonna reach for 3 time. One thing I like that Bud Crawford did say on the interview was that he said Jamel Charlo was a groupie. He said Mel Charlo was a groupie. And of course they asked, like, when did it all go bad? What went wrong and all this shit. He says all stem from they used to be cool, and then he moved up from 140. You already know the story. He moved up from 140 to 47, and they start acting funny. You know, it ain't too much we can do about that. They got a whole piece of us. I'm heading into the tree line. I'm not sure the connection stays the way it should be. These tree lines, man. Out. Let me try to get to some of these comments. Bud already said Errol doesn't like fighting on the back foot. Errol ain't say ish. Errol was just looking for the trash talk perspective, man. That's all he wanted to do. Errol wanted to talk trash. He wanted to talk about smoking blood. That really, look, you see how that really got him energized. Talk about smoking blood and shit. There's going to be a lot of people back for the Errol ain't said. It's going to be a lot of hurt people. Huntington, New York, I'm 7/29. Where he's from? Seeing something. Hold up, y'all. I'm going through these trees. And shout out to Mr. Gumbo. Let me see if I can put that up there. Shout out to Mr. Gumbo, man. AK Hot Grease with a $10 dime super chat on Damon Bud for talking to IB. Why? Why? What happened? What am I missing? What am I missing? Please educate, please. What am I missing? IB, who IB wants. What's good, my guy? Staying out. Appreciate Gumbo for that $10 super chat, my brother. Appreciate you. EJ had to toss his fans a piece of a stale cracker to get them excited. You know how they are. Yeah, man. They'll take anything, anytime, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta fool them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put some extra shit on there, like some Polynesian sauce or whatever on that stale bread. You know what I'm saying? Just pour it on the whole loaf. Motherfucking got fungus on it, mold, all that shit. Just put that Polynesian sauce, that honey mustard. I don't eat no motherfucking honey mustard with no bread, but they do. I swear to God, boy. Hey, we need to find out, do a Klondike bar, help these niggas be happy. Maybe we need to send them a care package, with some Klondike bars in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? No, we not add no ice to that motherfucker. Just send them some Klondike bars, and then they can sift through the motherfucking melted shit and themselves and figure it out. Shit. Damn, man. What the fuck? Toby Bartlett on deck was good. Salute to you. We global in the building. I was at the barber shop last night. They only picking him because he from here, Huntington, not Dallas. Okay. I thought he's from Long Island. But if he's from Huntington, He was sure enough dressed like a Huntington resident, wasn't he, in California? He was dressed like he was from Huntington. Distinguished, a connoisseur. A connoisseur he is. You know what I'm saying? A connoisseur for real. But man, I'm like, hey, if y'all see these channels, go live today, can you ask them when are we gonna see, Errol Spence do a interview? When we gonna get him to talk? Is he not allowed to go do an interview like by himself? I mean, he has enough security. You know what I'm saying? Or since we below 45 days, they gotta hurry up and get him back to the furnace. You know what I'm saying? They got to get him back to the furnace to shed those extra pounds. I get it. I get it. Real talk. I get it. I mean, hey, Abby, you may not know this, right? It ain't too many niggas I ever knew in life said they wanted to be Moby Dick. And it ain't too many niggas I know in life that IB that said they wanted to be Moby Dick. When they was coming up with an alias, they say, what do I want to be? I need to come up with some eagle. No, it's just not it. You know what I'm saying? Skunk? Nah. Camel? Nah. Oh man, I need something. Earthworm? No, 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 no. Something just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I just need a little bit more. You know, danger to it. Hummingbird? Nah, that ain't it. No hummingbird. Peacock? No, no, no. Mm-mm-mm. Let's go to the water then. Let's go to the waters. Oh well, that's octopus. Let me see, octopus. Let me see, octopus. They kind of, they can blend in with, be stealth and shit like that. What about barracuda? Oh, barracuda, I like that. Them some mean ass motherfuckers. Okay, they just a little bit small. You know what I'm saying? What about a shark? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool right there. Depends on what shark. You talking about a nursing shark? You know what I'm saying? Great white shark? What are we talking about? I got one for you. Moby Dick. Oh my God. Oh, no, you didn't. That is perfect. That is perfect. Moby motherfucking Dick. That is perfect. Damn. And I'm glad you said that too, because my high, it was wearing off. Can you please put one in there again, please? I need one in the vein again, please. Did you say Moby Dick? Yeah, Moby Dick. I need to get back high so I can enjoy this. Somebody call the tattoo parlor. Please call the tattoo artist. Tell them to come over here and put Moby Dick on my back. Because IB feels that Moby Dick is one of the most dangerous, you know what I'm saying, tags that you can have when you're talking about comparing yourself to the behavior of an animal. Moby Dick. That's what you do. Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You get with your peoples. You make sure that high is right where you need it to be. Whatever you're smoking on. And you talk about Moby motherfucking Dick. Woo! God damn, IB. I swear to God, that motherfucker, that's some of the best shit you'll know. That's one of the most vicious, fat ass motherfucking fishes you can get. Fat ass Moby Dick. Gotcha. That's what we need. Yes, please. Can you please hurry up with this, please? My vein is going down. I need to be high when I get this Moby Dick tattoo, on my back, on my shoulder, and I'm gonna put it right on the top of my freaking my hand, both of my hands too. I want them facing this way inboard, as if they're jumping over a spring of water. Stop the madness, dog. Don't you dare mention Moby Dick in this chat. Don't you dare do that shit, dog. What in the hell is wrong with y'all youngins, man? Jesus. They up here thinking that shit is cool. I be no motherfucker. Man, you know better, bro. You know better. Nobody want no fat ass fish on their motherfucking body, dog. To my man, hey, man, I heard Errol Spence. That's my dude. That's my dude, man. I heard Errol Spence talking about, hey, he the big fish, man. You know what I'm saying? I never quite was feeling the shark, dog. But I'm gonna tell you what got me amped the fuck up, dog. It's when he said Moby fucking Dick. Moby Dick, dog. I said, yeah. That's it, man. I'm gonna get that fat ass motherfucker on me tattooed before a fight, before July 29th. That's what I'm goddamn doing. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. I don't know what Moby Dick eat, but he had to eat something to put that weight on him. So I want you to put some sprinkled donuts around that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I want you to put some sweets, some desserts around that bitch. I want you to put a smile on Moby Dick's face because him around donuts and all that damn fat sweets, cupcakes and shit, he get happy. He's about to put on some more weight. That big fish, dog. Come on, bro. The big fish. Stop fucking with that dude, bro. Stop doing that. Moby Dick was a great white whale, a mammal. But the biggest fish is a whale shark. But they live on planet harmless and humans. Everyone needs to study biology. Thanks for that breakdown. See, I know we got some educated brothers. I know we got some educated brothers in the chat. Someone please copy and paste that and send it to Errol Spence anonymously, please. He needs that information. The problem is that they let the cat out the bag at the presser. That Bud's mom's birthday is on the day of the fight. He just said, "Oh shit, hey man, he know what's up." I can't see Errol Spence losing, period, regardless if it was his mother's birthday or not. I don't see him losing to a nigga that goddamn say he Moby Dick, a fish that eat plankton. He ain't a carnivore, y'all. This nigga is swimming around, eating motherfucking plankton and floating around in the water and shit. Shit tastes nasty as hell. Not the Moby Dick. Shout out to the aerosexual Moby Dick riders. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the aerosexuals Moby Dick riders. For real. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. I commend y'all for what you do. It's nothing like being a Moby Dick rider. For real. A fish. That's what I mean. A fish. Now I'm thinking, I would have liked him not to put the shark on the shirt. I would have liked him to put fat ass Moby Dick on that. You know what I'm saying? With a huge ass birthday cake on that bitch. I would have liked him to put Moby Dick on there, man. A purple Moby Dick. For real. This shit would have been excellent. Excellent. Vintage. Moby Dick was a sperm whale, and they live on giant squid. Yeah, he was a sperm whale. You know what I'm saying? And I'll leave that part alone. I'm more focused on the girth of Moby Dick. You know what I'm saying? A fish that isn't a predatorial fish. You know what I'm saying? Is he truly predatorial? Do boxers get briefed before they say dumb shit on the mic? I don't know. But I never heard a fighter claim they're Moby Dick. Unfortunate for WCS, right? I have to acknowledge certain activity that's in the chat, right? IB has chosen this Friday to participate as a creator. I don't know what's going on with IB. Usually he's cool, but I know it's getting closer to the fight. He has money on the fight, and he's saying the crawfish. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, he's talking about crawfish. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about these, when you hear the aerosexuals speak, they always talk about fish. And fish is always on the dish. You know what I'm saying? Fish is always on the dish. They're always dangling off the tip of somebody's fork all the time. So why would I want to be a fish? You're limited to your environment. Take you out of the environment, the oxygen goes away, and you're done. But every time I see a fish, it is either being prepared to be eaten or someone is finishing up from eating a fish. Or you have those who have fish as a house pet. That might be what it is. A lot of you all swim around in jars and shit like that. I don't get it, bro. Like, a lot of you, you aspired in life to be a goldfish, a fish that can be carried around in a bag. A lot of you niggas are koi fish. You know what I'm saying? They'll claim koi fish now. They got all them bright colors and shit. You put a koi fish out in the motherfucking the wild, them bitches can get big. They might be infatuated with the koi fish. Who knows? I don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But unfortunately, IB is over here, being disruptive and not being a true Bud Crawford supporter. And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You're not going to be able to get smooth, you know what I'm saying, on this bet right here. It's a dangerous bet. It don't matter if you put a penny up there. That's a penny gone. That's a penny you just lost. The fight ain't gonna be competitive except for the first 3 rounds. First 3 minutes of the first round, bro. You know that. It's gonna get real physical. And all that talk about size and shit. It's one thing about that size, man. Nobody ain't never told me the chin was a muscle. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never told me the chin was a muscle. For real. Nobody never told me the chin was a muscle. Like, you look at Jay Leno, his shit, he was born like that. Jay Leno have a dual reinforcement titanium, double-sided You know, Jay Leno, his chin can goddamn kill somebody. That motherfucker headbutt you, and then he hit you with that chin. Hey, that's different. But when them gloves get put on, I don't care how big you are, bro. Like I don't care. The chin is not a muscle. A chin isn't a muscle, bro. I don't know why people look at size and then don't think, you know, Crawford is going to hit back. Crawford is going to hit back, period. I know there's going to be plenty of fish to go around, but unfortunately, it's going to be cold by the time it gets to the UK. Oh, shit. But I don't mind. I'm digging in. Yeah, man. Hey, you'll be okay, man. You don't have to eat the whole fish. You know what I'm saying? You can just throw it in the microwave, heat that shit up. You know what I'm saying? You'll be good to go, man. As long as you participated in the feast. That's the only thing we want to do. We're gonna participate in the feast, man. And don't let Bud have a fish fry, a community fish fry after the fight. Don't do that. I'm definitely showing up. I'm definitely showing up. If he has a fish fry in Omaha after the fight, I'm definitely showing up. I'm definitely showing up. I'm gonna show up to that motherfucker with Moby Dick on the tip of my trident, and I'm gonna stick that motherfucker in the ground. And look, the Moby Dick just gonna be sitting up there, wiggling his ass around the entire time that we eating a relative. We're gonna be sitting up there eating one of his relatives. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him. We're gonna by the time that cookout is over, Moby Dick just gonna be slouched up over that bitch. Hey, anybody want to fillet that motherfucker? And put it in the grease too? You know, anybody? Anybody want to scale Moby Dick? Let's get the cameras out, people. Let's get this on camera. We need to do a live on this motherfucker. I'm gonna show it with Moby Dick on the tip of my trident. God damn it! I'm saying just when y'all thought the fish was out, no, we got more fish. We have more, and it should be a healthy Moby Dick. I ain't never had no whale. I ain't never had no motherfucking whale. None of that shit. And I don't think it's gonna be all that fat that it has on it. I don't think it's gonna be that good anyway. So it might just be better for us just to leave that motherfucker up in the sun, in the Omaha sun, and let it cook. Let the motherfucking birds eat. They gotta eat too. Them motherfucking birds over there, my Omaha birds, them crows, all the other birds, they gotta eat too. God damn it, fuck them. Every type of bug over that motherfucker, cockroaches, all that, they gotta eat. We're gonna leave that. Hey, we're gonna feed the environment, bro. Then when it gets time to leave, we're just gonna take Moby Dick up in the tree line, you know, so all the other damn creatures and animals that's up in there, so they can have something to eat for the next 2 to 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? While they chomping on Moby motherfucking Dick. But y'all, man, I'm almost at the facility, so hopefully everything goes right with these fights. This is a regional card. To be honest with you, this is a regional card. Shout out to Chris Rucker Promotions, Triller Fight Club. Um, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's over this fight. You know what I'm saying? Team Punisher was in the building yesterday. Shout out to them. I want to give a shout out to Channel 32. You know what I'm saying? Comeback World Channel 32, man. Shout out to them. They have it's a fight coming up July 22nd down here in Atlanta. So, I mean, I'll take that. You know, Atlanta's still trying to get boxing to the mainstream. Like we're dehydrated when it comes to boxing, bro. Like we had two big fights down here, and then we had another one. Top rank came down here for the first time, and it doesn't seem like they're going to be back in Atlanta anytime soon. We can't get no big fights down here in the city. Real talk, no big fights. Yeah, but y'all keep y'all ear to the street, man. Shout out Trick. What's good with it, bro? What up, WCS? Size don't mean anything. Anthony Joshua was bigger than Usyk and got beat. Margarita was bigger than Manny and got tore up. That size mean nothing if you don't know how to use it. Absolutely factual. Appreciate that. That Trick dropping that knowledge. Hey, listen, Trick, it only matters if it's Bud. It only matters. They've been saying that man was too small even when he was in the lower divisions, right? But now all of a sudden it really matters. Oh man, Bud, man, super small than Errol Spence. Errol Spence big. I was like, do you motherfuckers know he gotta lose weight? He gotta make weight. He have to jump on the scales just like Bud. That's why every time, you know, Bud is asked about, the weight, he said he has to weigh in. As long as he make weight on Friday. He keeping it a buck. Like, as long as he make weights on Friday, that's all I'm concerned about. I ain't concerned about none of that other shit, man. As long as he make weight on Friday, be good. That's it. Then they asked him about the how long, why it took a fight so long. He said that doesn't matter anymore. We got a fight date. It don't matter about why the fight took so long. None of that. We here. We at the end. No, we ain't at the end. We where it all began. Now we at where it all began. Shout out to Tony Boswell, just jumped in the building. Shout out to you, brother. And once again, I want to give a big shout out to all the fathers, man. Happy Father's Day to y'all. I'm gonna be busy this weekend, potentially. Don't worry, WCS, Eddie and the Zone are on their way with boxing. Trust, he's taking boxing to cities that have been stowed away, starved away. I hope so. Shout out to Tony Boswell, man. I hope so. We need it. For real. Man, we all this entertainment shit we got down here, we can't get boxing. God damn. Hey, but y'all hold this shit down, man. I will potentially touch bases back with you all a little bit later once I get to the facility. I'm headed to a fight card, a Friday night fight card at that. So I'm on the road. Man, y'all hold it down. Continue to support the channel. Hit the like button on your way out. Appreciate, shout out to Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot Grease Man. Thanks for the donation as always, my brother. You're a real one. Appreciate you. And everybody else who donate to the channel. I'm out.